Holy crap, is that a cure for rheumatoid arthritis? No, it's ToasterBoy, and welcome to our Friday live stream. It's time to play some Spire slang, because I'm going to slay the fuck out of this Spire! Slay the Spire 2 just recently came out. It is not available to me on my Switch 1, so we are playing the original Slay the Spire. This is the super fun deck-building, monster-slaying, Spire climbing, I guess, game that was suggested to me by several different people, and I played the crap out of it ever since. Special shout out especially to Anthony Leonard, who was the first to suggest it when he was so kind to invite me over for a game night. And then this past Wednesday I met his sister at karaoke. So there we go. I figured I'm gonna play a regular round, the standard. Ooh, it's a normal quest to slay the Spire, based on the board game that I have never played, but I have seen photographs of on the internet. And then once I die a horrible death pretty quickly into that, because it's inevitable. It's a roguelite, so you slowly unlock new cards as you continue to play, and I'll probably die. It happens. But once we get through that, then I will play a custom and endless round, where I'll actually get to design my deck from the beginning, and we'll see how it goes. Standard, yeah. So we've got several boys to choose from. I use the word boys in this case as a non-gendered word, even though it is. So up front, we've got the Ironclad. That's who you start with. He's the last remaining soldier of the Ironclads. He sold his soul to harness demonic energies. Blah, 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 blah. So he's your pretty standard, I'm going to hit hard and not really focus on defense, and then he heals at the end of every combat. There's also the Silent, my personal favorite. They either have a whole bunch of little daggers, so or you do poison damage, so more of like a rogue type. They're obviously a deadly huntress from the Foglands, where everyone has cognitive fog all the time, because they're not eating right. And they eradicate foes with daggers and poison, just like I just said. And last but not least is the Defect. It's Mr. Plate-Faced with Hosebacks. He's a combat automaton that became self-aware and uses balls. His whole power is floating balls around his body. I'm now going to use a random number generator to decide which of the three I'm going to play as. There is a fourth. It's currently locked because I have not beaten a normal run with the Defect yet. So I'm going to roll a d4. For those of you who don't know, that is a dice with 4 sides. And if I roll a 1, I'm going to re-roll. Otherwise, obviously, Ironclad is 1, and so forth. And I rolled a 1. All right, cool. We're going with the Ironclad. We're going old school. You're going to see the OG of what this is supposed to be. Yeah, nailed that one. Look at this giant space whale with 3 eyes and 3 blowholes, interestingly. I guess I never counted that. And there's a little mite crawling on? Nope, that is just Boca in the background. Greetings. I've brought you back. Enemies in your next 3 combats have... let's go with max HP. That's more useful. Granted. Now go. So, like the board game, there are multiple paths for me to choose from, leading all the way up to this boss that looks like a cartoon nose wearing a hat. I know that it's a blob, but you guys have to choose ahead of time, like which of these paths am I going to take? I think that this one will lead us to the greatest goo. So let's find out. And if you're wondering what those symbols mean on the map, there was literally a legend. You should check that. You're an adult. And if you're not an adult, you better have gotten your parents' permission to be here. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, this is a deck game. This is my hand. These are the cards that I'll have this turn. And I've got, I almost said 3 mana, I guess 3 energy. You can see in the bottom left there, to cast these spells. So I can cast 3 of these. Mr. Acidic Slime here is going to hit me for 3 damage. So I'm going to start off with some good defense. They're not going to be able to get through. And then 6 and 6 means I can kill him anyway. Yeah. Now let's find out what larger... Oh, he blinked at me. What larger blink slime is. He licked me. That was non-consensual. I do not care for that. And now I'm going to smack him with a bash. This one obviously takes a little bit more of my magical ability, but then he becomes vulnerable for 2 more turns. He's going to take 50% more damage. Smack. Followed up by a smack. Yeah. Look at that. He's down past half health. That's what I'm talking about. And he's going to fucking lick me again. Nom, 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 nom. It just makes it so his lick attack gives me frail, which means that I take more, or I can't block as well, and thus take more damage. Ooh, I can't kill him this turn, but I can block some of the damage he's going to do to me. I could block all of it and not hit him at all this turn, which would probably be the safe, smart thing to do, but... Oh no! I meant to press X and I pressed Y, which skipped my turn, so I didn't cast anything! That's what I get for trying to show off. I was trying to press X, which gets you up here to your potion slot, and then you can come down and see the cool relics that you have to show you that I heal for 6 hit points every turn. It's fine. Stuff happens, and I press wrong buttons occasionally. Bam. He's dead. Doesn't even matter. I'm healed back up to full health. And I got loot! As we all know from our good friend Tom Cardy, you gotta loot the body. I get some gold. I get a potion that I can use once. It applies weakness. And I get to add a card to my deck. Which of these would be most useful to me? None of these, actually. But let's go with fire breathing. I've never chosen that one before. Let's mix it up. Who cares? On to the next boy that we're going to battle. Oh, look at them. They're so cute. So these guys have curl up. What are they called? Oh, they're louses. They're probably climbing all over that whale before. That's why they're here. So if I deal damage, he's going to roll up and get 5 block 1 time. And that boy over there is going to attack me. I don't think I can do enough damage to kill him. So I'm going to defend. And then I'm going to smack. So he's almost dead. Yeah. Oh, shit. He's growing. He's becoming more powerful. So he's got 3 strength now, which means his attacks are just going to do a base of 3 additional damage. But that's okay. That's okay. We can handle it. I'm gonna block. I'm actually gonna double block and do some additional damage to him. Yeah. All right. Your turn. Gonna deal 4 damage to me. You louse. You filthy cretin. You big stinky pile of stinky stuff. Yeah. You're dead. You're dead, son. I killed you and your friend. I'm going to write a letter to your mom and let her know. I'm going to let her know how you died. Oh, this is fun. So for 0 mana, I can lose 3 hit points as well and then gain 2 additional energy for casting more spells. That sounds fun. Let's do it. On to the next battle. Oh, look at this guy. He only has 1 leg. You only got 1 leg, little buddy. What do you call it? The jaw worm. I don't think I like that name. The jaw. He actually looks like a little version of the giant space whale from before, doesn't he? With those spots. With those little spots in his elongated whale-like body. Let's get a defend down, and then we'll bash him so he starts out being vulnerable. I'm going to absorb a little bit of that damage, and hopefully he doesn't hit me again, and I'll be able to absorb that that damage as well. Hello, Witty Artistry. I am telling him. I'm telling him everything about what's going to happen. I'm describing how I'm going to eviscerate him. Slash. Slash. Let's just do it. Who cares? And then give you that power. Yeah. He's going to hit me. He only did 2 damage, though. It was 2. It was a paltry 2. What is this? Oh, yeah, that's what that is. I don't have enough to kill him this turn, but I also don't know what he's going to... Oh, he's going to block and use a buff. You bastard. All right, you take extra damage, and I'll take a little bit of blockage. Let's see what he does. What's he going to put? Bellow. Bellow. All right, so he's stronger than ever, and he's protected himself. 6, 6, and 6 for a total of 18. That's enough to kill him. Let's do it. Like those basic math skills happening live. I always get anxious when I'm like, yeah, that's 18, right? And then somebody will be like, it was actually 6 times 4, which is 24, and you're dumb. Sean, I thought you were a math major at one point. And to that, I will say to you, I studied the mathematics. That doesn't mean I'm good at math in my head. Those are 2 totally different skills. All right, so this is a question mark room. It's where anything can happen. It's magical. And I've come up across a scrap ooze, which apparently is a pile of feces that once ate a fence. That's what I'm seeing here. As you walk into the room, you hear a gurgling and the grinding of metals. Before he was the slime-like creature that ate too much scrap for its own good. From the center of its mass, you see glints of strange light, perhaps something magical. It looks like you can get some treasure if you just reach inside of its opening. Wait, do slimes have cloaca? Let me know in the comments. However, the acid and the sharp objects may hurt. Yeah, screw it. I'm going to try to find a relic. Hey, and I found one. Yeah, first success. That's never gone well for me in one go. Usually it's like 2 or 3 tries. After rummaging through the metal and burning acid, you finally grab hold of a relic and yank it out. You pull your way out of the ooze, damaged but rewarded. What do we get? I got a smiling mask, which reminds me of Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. The merchant's card removal service now always costs 50 gold. So if I want to remove a card from my deck, I can pay a merchant, who's here at the $ bag, to then take a card away from me. I don't have enough money, and the deck's fine. Let's go fight another boy instead. Oh, it's a whole gaggle of boys. Look at them all. There's a fat gremlin, a sneaky gremlin, a mad gremlin, and a second sneaky gremlin. Way to be unoriginal, second sneaky gremlin. Wow, yeah, all right. They're going to hit me for a lot, aren't they? Let's double block and start picking off the weaklings. That's you, second sneaky gremlin. You a bitch. That's what you are. Go on. Hit me for your 4 and your 9 and your 4 and your 9. I blocked as much as I could. This is a game of backs and forths. So, one of them, I wasn't paying attention to which, hit me with weaken, which means I'm going to do 25% less damage for a turn. I can only block for 1, so let's do this. Smack him dead. Ah, I got extra defense. Yeah. All right, we're taking the slow road. Normally, I'm super aggressive when I play this game. Just like hit as much as I can. And maybe I should anyway, because this is about as much health as I'd have anyway. Screw it. They made me weak again? You smacked me like that? Try to put me in the hospital? I put 2 of you in the grave. Yeah, double blocking. I'm still going to take a ton. Blap. A second blap. And a final blappage. I'm still not at still not at half health yet. And that's okay. I can kill you, second sneaky, and make you vulnerable to my future attacks. But also going to take 9 more, and then I will be under half health. Bat. And bat. There it is. All right. Down to half. I will definitely defend. And then let's keep the bashing going on that boy. Yeah. All right. You try and do your 9. I'm only going to take 5. If these gremlins are what kills me, though, I'm going to be livid. Absolutely livid. And that will come out in the form of me crying a little bit. That's enough to block. I don't need to let any blood. You are going down, you fat, tiny horned little guy. He looks like his horns are normally like upwards, like a bull's horn, but he uses horn horn grease to like swoop them down to try to look a little bit fancier. Yeah, I got him. I got him. You ain't taking me down, fatty. Woo! A fear potion. It makes them vulnerable. Give me another. Yes, thunderclap. That's what I do with my thighs. This deals 4 damage to everybody and also makes them vulnerable, so they take a little bit more damage. It's a nice area of effect spell if you ever played a similar game. So we're at a nice little campfire. Lazily animated, but it still looks nice. Just a bunch of the same sprite going up and opacity changing. But I also like the kind of like painted style of the background. So I can upgrade one of the cards in my deck, or I can rest and get some health back. That's what we got to go for. I am rested. The fire went out. And let's continue on our way up, fighting boys. Oh, look at this guy. That looks like a vicious sewing needle who just destroy the cloth you're going for. Oh, and of course he's a slaver. They always have to include slavery in our fantasy games, don't they? Let's go for some defense. And smack him big and make him vulnerable for our next turn. He's going to hit me for 13 biggins. Oh. Oh. It's all right. He's going to hit me again. I don't have a way to block right now, but I got a nice big attack I can hit him with. And then another smaller attack. Another smaller attack. And we're so close to killing him. What the heck? I'll take 3 more damage, and let's just finish him off. Yeah. Like when you're given an HJ, but your arm starts to hurt. You take the damage, and you finish him off. This is a cool concept of, similar things happen in Magic the Gathering where, like, this version does a little bit more damage, but then it shuffles a card that you can't actually play into your deck. It goes away at the end of that current battle, but it can mess up your style and your ease, which is not necessarily a good thing. Yeah, let's continue up on this leg. Why not? Ooh, fungal boys. Oh no, they're dead rats that have mushrooms growing out of them. A fungi beast. Let's hit them all with the clap. Yeah. And then, still not enough to kill, but we can really wound that guy. Heck yeah. That's fine. Let's go. I'll take 6 more. That's only a 10th of my HP. Only a 10th. It's nothing. Not even a dang thing. All right, I can definitely kill you. I will block. I'm going to block again. That's fine. He's going to hit me for 3. Blap. Only 3. I'm the ironclad. I am literally clad in irons. Give me some of that. Ooh, I can block 10, but do I have enough? Yeah, I can kill him. I can kill him, and he's dead. The once dead rat is dead again, as is the fungi growing out of him. Here we go. Deals 8 damage to all enemies. That's excellent. 3 damage to a random enemy 3 times. I'm going to go with a cleave. I'm going to cleave it to lever. Heyo. Get some gold from my treasure chest and a potion belt. I get 2 additional potion slots. What was that, 60 HP? Let's upgrade one of these cards and make it even more powerful. I like upgrading first the ones that deal damage to all enemies, because I'm big about doing all that I can to the whole swarm of them, and then you zero in on the one that's the most problematic. Just like in Magic the Gathering. Blap. And a little bit of defense. We'll do some extra damage to that guy. Yeah. Good first turn. Here we go. Hit me for 13. You rat. He's literally a rat bastard. Ha! I'll just put that together. I'm occasionally a clever boy. Bam. You're vulnerable now. I'll take 6 more. I'm not afraid of you. Do it. Smack me with a little bit of the top of your fungal root. What's that even going to do? The answer is nothing. Do nothing. And he's dead. Yeah. Eat it, rat corpse. Every card is exhausted. Gain 3 block. 12 damage. Ooh. This one's interesting because you can keep upgrading it over and over and over again. But it does cost 2. That's all right. Let's do it. Question mark room. Mixing it up. What adventure do we have? Among the stones and boulders, you notice an intricate, large blue statue resembling a wing. You find gold spilling from its cracks and crevices. Maybe there's more inside. So I can pray at this wing to remove a card from my deck. I'm okay with the deck. Or I can destroy the whole thing and get some money. Yeah. With all your might, you hack away at the statue. It soon crumbles, revealing a pile of gold. You grab as much as you can and continue. Wouldn't as much as I can be all of what's there? It's not like there's like a dragon breathing down my neck in this second. We've gotten to our first elite. It's basically like a mini boss in the game. Or I can go down this path and then have to face an elite next time. I'm doing the elite up front. So if he's going to kill me, let's kill me. Oh, look at him. He is all torso. Homeboy is at least 60% torso. And the little bitty legs. He's a gremlin knob. Aw. Let's hit him. Lightning and 2 sword strikes since he's not attacking. So there's no point in defending anyway. He's going to use a buff. He's going to make himself more powerful. I guarantee that's what's going to happen next. Watch. Look at it. Roar! He's been enraged. He has the fury. So whenever I play a skill card, like defend here, he's going to gain 2 strength, which will make that 14 into a 16. Which means I'm only blocking 3. So is it even worth it then to try? No. I'm just going to hit him. Whatever. Get him as close to dead as I can. Yeah. Come at me, nub. You knob. You got nothing. 47 HP left. All right. I'm definitely going to defend this time. I think cleaving is my best bet. And then a pommel strike. Let's see what we draw. I do 12 more, which still isn't enough to kill him. But it gets me close for 3. He's going to hit me for 16. Does the math work out? Is that worthwhile? I don't care. We're doing it anyway. Blap and blap. Oh, there's enough to kill him. Yes. An ornithopter. If you play Magic, you also know there's ornithopters in that game. Like the Ornithopter of Paradise. A delightful little artifact creature that can tap for mana. And let's add another card to our deck. I take it back. Let's not do that thing. Because none of those are very good. There's a wonderful relic you can get in this game where if you decline selecting one of the cards available, it raises your max HP by 2, which is really, really fun. Thunder! Yeah, you all roll up. You roly-polies. I'm going to get some block, and then... which of you? This guy. You're the weak link. Perfect. I won't take nothing this time. Oh, you louse body got stronger. Doesn't matter, you're still a louse. And you have curls in your antennae, which I'm sure is going to mess up your sensory perception. You die. You die. And you actually die. Yeah. There's just one boy left who's going to buff himself. Probably going to become even stronger. Yeah. Now he's going to hit for a lot. But I'm going to kill him before he gets a chance. Bash. And smash. Heck yeah. A colorless potion. So when you drink this one, you get a random ass card just added to your hand, and it costs 0 that turn. Twin Strike is fun. Deals 5 damage twice, but we need more thunderclaps. I like making my enemies vulnerable to my predilections, which are to swing my sword at them. We made it to the first boss. Yo! Is he gonna be a blob of slime? Yeah, he is. Look at his little top hat. Or... I guess that's a bowler hat, isn't it? He's still cute. So his whole thing is, once you get him down past a certain number of hit points, he will actually split into 2 smaller blobs of that amount of hit points. So it is worthwhile to smack him as quickly and as powerfully as you can. I don't need to defend, because goop spray! That's my butt after I eat Arby's. Heyo. What's he gonna do now? Unknown. He's probably gonna split. So I want to take off as much of his hitty pointies as I can this turn, which was what I just did. And there's no point in using a potion on him because once he splits, any debuffs that you've put on him go away. However, I will take a colorless card and see what we can do. All right, this is fun. Mind Blast deals damage equal to the number of cards in your draw pile. It's only 7 currently. Mayhem. fun power at the start of your turn, it just plays the top card of your deck for you, which is always interesting. And yeah, let's go with that. Every turn, I get a free spell, which really isn't an issue until the final boss. Now, there's a couple different of the final bosses, but one of them has an ability, spoiler, that makes it so you can only cast 12 spells max each turn. And if, say, for example, on turn 1, you play 8 spells, on turn 2, you're only going to be able to play 4, and then your turn just ends no matter what. Every time it hits 12, your turn's over. It's a little brutal. Oh my god, he's going to hit me for 35? Criminy. All right, I'll defend, and I will... I defended as much as I could. Yes, I interrupted his attack. He's going to split into 263 bastards. What I don't understand is why when he splits, half of him is gray and half of him is green. Shouldn't all of them be green? Because he was a green slime to start with? I don't know. So that slime spray he hit me with gives me these slimed cards where you can pay 1 to get rid of it, otherwise it just takes up a spot in your hand. Kind of annoying, but really not the end of the world. Stop licking me! I got double licked! I don't even like being double. I don't even like being single licked. How dare you? You big, stinky britches bastard. Hate to everybody. And some more. I could bloodlet and then do that. There's no point. It's fine. Don't you lick me again. Oh, the little one split. Now I got 3 bastages to deal with. Stop it! I don't want your tongue on my body. It's made of slime. It's mostly acid. Yes, you're the one. Still not enough to kill. God, that sucks. I'm gonna have to defend because they're gonna hit me again, and I'll do my best to hurt you. If that little 1 hit point bastard tries to lick me, I'm gonna call Nintendo. And even though they didn't make this game, I'm gonna complain. I'm gonna go straight to Shigeru Miyamoto. I will find his office and I will shake him like a nanny possessed. Ah, these blow. I guess that's a status card. Fine, give me that. Should I block more? Deal 9. That's my only option to kill. Yeah, that's fine. I will kill. I'll kill the little one. Ooh, it's getting tough. Oh my god, stop licking me. And stop spitting on me. That is not my kink. Blah, blah, blah. Yes. All right, that power finally worked out in my favor. Pommel strike. Not to be confused with a Pomni strike. Yeah, he's dead. He's dead. We've defeated the first boss. I need to unclench my beehole, and then we'll move on to the next battle. Thankfully, your health fully heals between levels, because otherwise that would be brutal. Ooh, a Slaver's Collar. During boss and elite combat, I gain an extra energy at the start of my turn. Or I can give up oh no, sorry, this is a different one. This is the Fusion Hammer. You gain power at the start of your turn, but you can't smith. But I want to smith, and I want to Wesson. And the same thing, but I can no longer see enemy intents. I find that useful. Let's go for the collar. Collar me daddy. I'll wear it around the workshop where I go to work. The city. So we made it from the outskirts all the way to the city. What are our options moving up this path? I think over here will be a little bit more fun. Let's do it. Ooh, look at these guys. All right, so these guys, when they deal damage to you, they also take your cash. Your sweet, hard-earned cash. 2 of those, and we'll beat up the lesser of the 2. Cool. So I'm still going to take 10 damage, but that's okay. What's not okay is I just lost a bunch of money. Stop it. What are you? The Republican Party? Wow, wow, wow. Heck yeah. Ooh. Mug. I want a mug of root beer, not a mug of my money losing. Hand it over. No. On the thumbnail for this live stream, I actually designed a little card to announce the live stream details, and I actually went on their website and found out the exact font that they're using on these cards, and it's one of the fonts that's available from Google Fonts. So if you like the style of where it says deal 12 damage, you can just Get that font for free and use it for your own doodlings and dealings. And no one will be any of the wiser. Oh, I can kill one of them. Yes. And why not? Let's do this thing. Bam. He's going to try to block himself. Oh, yeah, the other thing is if you don't kill him fast enough, he will literally run away with your money. The son of a bitch. I can't believe they would let him do something like that. I absolutely do. It makes sense. But he died anyway. Ha ha ha. So I got the 60 friggin' gold they stole from me back, plus an additional 20 gold they had in their pocket. I get another potion to draw cards, and clothesline. Oh, that's fun. Deals 12 damage, but also makes them weak, but it costs 2, and I like to cast lots of spells. I'm going to go with an improved Pommel Strike. Look at these fucking snake-neck turkey vultures. God, they're ugly. What are you guys called? Oh, just Bird. Real clever name. Bird, but with a Y. So you know they're cool. Yeah. Hit all you, and then I'm going to block the 2 attacks coming my way. What you guys going to do? Nothing. Hit me again. Ha! Ha 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 ha! Caw-caw! Says the third. There any more group strikes? No, I don't. Who's most problem? Oh my god, that guy's going to do 13? I guess I'm going for him. Oh, because they're flying, they take less damage. The stinky britches. If you hit him 3 times in a turn, see, he falls to the ground. And now, he deals 6 more and blocks some damage. Yeah, all right. Doing well. Nothing. But now that boy was going to make himself stronger. And then what? Yeah, Crown Boy's stunned. Thunder. Thunder. Thundercats, ho! Hit me for 2. It's a lot. It's a lot. Oh, that's enough to kill him. And enough to do a little something to you. All right. Ooh, gonna hit me for 10 more. That was probably not the optimal move, but it's okay. Ooh. Ooh. More. All right. Definitely going to defend. I'm going to double defend, actually. And just try to keep hitting them for what I can. And they'll give him the thunder. Why not? Yes. Well, I'm going to take 3. I feel like something big and stupid like that. You just grab it by the neck and smack it around. What's it going to do? Complain? I don't even have a manager. Oof. I killed him, but that a great cost to me. Nope. Hey, let's go visit a shop. Let's go see what Mr. Shopman has for sale. Oh, interesting. If you notice, the mask he's wearing matches the cool mask that I got earlier in the game. So, here's where I can buy additional attacks. I can actually get a card that allows me to gain some more blocks, so I'm not taking nearly as much damage. And we get some additional abilities. Oh, yeah. Bag of Marbles. Super useful. Gives everybody 1 vulnerable. Oh, and I got enough. I can get the lantern, too. Yes. All right, let's get the hell out of here. The lantern gives me an extra energy at the start of each combat, which is nice. Oh, all right. The library. You come across an ornate building with your peers abandoned. A plaque that has been torn free from a wall is on the floor and reads, "The Library." Inside, you find countless rows of scrolls, manuscripts, books, and card catalogs, all picked over. You pick one and cozy yourself into a chair for a little bit of quiet time. I like that the Ironclad, this big old warrior boy from a warrior clan, is just like, let's go read a book. So I could add a card to my deck. I feel like my deck's doing pretty good, but I could definitely heal for 29 hit points. I'm going to sleep. I'm not a reader. I don't need to read. Was my last name Richards? I don't think so. Ooh, so I can remove a... All right. Ancient writing. Scaling the city, you notice a wall covered in the writing of the ancients. As you try to wrap your head around what the puzzling symbols and glyphs could mean, the writing begins to glow because it's made of glow paint, and you have a black light, flashlight. And suddenly the message becomes clear. I can remove a card from my deck or upgrade all strikes and defends. Oh, why not? Oh, look at them all! They are all more powerful. The truth is always simple. Let's upgrade a card. Yeah. I want to smith something. This one can be upgraded any number of times. Let's make it more powerful. I'm doing 16 now with it. If I play my cards right, heyo, eventually that will be super duper powerful. Let's fight another boy. What will these guys be? All right, we're fighting a pylon from StarCraft and an evil baseball, like a baseball Oni, a sentry, and a spheric guardian. Fancy word for scrotum. Yeah. Oh, so an interesting thing about both of these enemies, the Sentry normally starts with it, and the Spheric Guardian is 3, but they have an ability called Artifact, which means my debuffs, like Vulnerable, they get to skip 1 or 2 of them, and it really screws over my planning. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm going to bash him to make him even weaker, and then strike him. Strike him down. Ooh, all right. So he's putting some unplayable cards in my deck, and the other guy, 61 defense. Jesus Christ. That's nigh insurmountable. At least the first dude's dead. Yeah, give me some blockage. And yeah, we'll let some blood and try to get down this guy's defense a little bit more, because that is untenable. 61. Are you kidding me? I have attacks that are doing like 8 at a time, and you're blocking for 61. Ah, brutal. Yes. I want to make you weak so I don't die. I want to get to heal. That's right. Yes. I'm going to defend again and then cleave. And hopefully... Yeah, I'm only going to take 2. Excellent. Surmountable. Ha 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 ha. This is a game that doesn't necessarily lend itself to me doing a ton of improv or like telling stories, because I have to be actively doing math all the time as well. It's definitely an interesting feeling. The eyes in the mask that I'm wearing look like they shouldn't be very easily seen through. And also the way his white hair lays with that mask, he definitely looks like he has an eagle head. Big ol' eagle head. Yeah, 10 damage, 2 cards. 11. The most damage I can do. Oh, I only need to do 12 more? Not enough. It's alright. Bap, bap. Ooh. He hit me with his swarmy balls. The balls that swarm. Alright, he's dead though. My favorite Jim Gaffigan joke. Why are dinosaurs bad drivers? Because they're dead. Yeah, I'll hit for 26. Heck yeah. And now I get a treasure chest. And inside is the boot. Whenever I would deal 4 damage or less, unblocked damage, increase it to 5. So I'm going to hit him for only 1 unblocked. Boom. He's still taking 5. That's delightful. Yeah, we'll take the rightmost path. Oh, my tummy's gurgling. I had a country fried steak at a diner for breakfast, and my body is saying that was definitely fried. Ooh. That's enough to... No, it's not enough to kill him. Stupid flying bastard, taking less damage. Really thought I had him. Did you just see the like dust and dirt fall from the ceiling above him when he fell down? That was interesting. I don't think I've noticed that animation before. I can definitely kill him. I can smack him, get some more options. Yeah, cleave. Boom. All right. What is this guy gonna do? He looks like the Chosen. He looks like he has bird hands. And I guess bird back. It's a terrible dermatological condition known as bird back. Oh, no, he's let me hit you. Fine, I'll take the power up. That's fine. Let's go. He weakened me. Now my attacks are going to do even less. You big stinker. Clap. And I got to defend for more. Yeah, that's the only option. Stop giving me dazed. Dazed sucks. They just fill up my hand and there's nothing I can do with them. Look what's in my draw pile. So many dazed. Yeah, bash. Heal. And bloodlet may do this. Whatever. Come on, you slog. Yeah. Can't even touch it. My shields are so effective. Oh, yeah, you die this turn. Yes! The Chosen chose to pass. Yes! The best possible card you can get for this guy. Flex. For that turn, it costs you nothing, and for that turn, all of your attacks do 4 additional damage. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. I'm talking about that very thing. Yeah. I'm gonna make you vulnerable, boy. And then I'm gonna cast some spells on all y'all. 24. It's a full quarter of your health, ain't it? Let some blood. Is that enough? No, it's not enough to kill. Yeah. The Chosen's going to end up screwing me over. I know he is. So let's just get that on the books right away. Big turn. Huge turn. Let's go. He casts the bird boy casts a ritual on himself. Oh, he's in the thumbnail too. The cultist. I like him. One of the best things that he does, he casts a spell and he goes, my powers are unmatched, is what he says. And then when you kill him, he goes, oh, my powers are matched. It fucking tickles me. I don't know why. Great joy. Yes. Man, still not enough to kill that boy. Doesn't matter. I am blocked. I will block all 6 of the cultists. Yeah. Suffer. I don't want to suffer. I suffer enough. I have an anxiety disorder. Isn't that enough for you? And a whole bunch of strike. Oh, no. He's going to attack, so I'm going to defend. Stop dazing me. I don't want to be dazed. Like, he doesn't even, like, smack you on the head to daze you. It's just a thing that happens. Now, can I do enough to kill you? Yes, I can. The little squawk of him dying. Anything else? Armaments. Hemokinesis. Lose 2 hit points, deal 15 damage. Yeah, that sounds fun. Why not? I've never chosen that card before either. Oh, here's an important choice. Do I rest or improve a card or fight this boss and then do the same thing? Yeah, let's fight the boss. Or the mini boss, I should say. Who's it going to be? 2 little slavers and a big slaver, I'm guessing. Slaver. Taskmaster. The friggin' Marvel supervillain who trains other supervillains and is able to absorb the fighting moves of anyone that he sees. We all know him. You love him. I sometimes cuddle with him at night. Don't judge. I don't need to bloodlet. There's nothing to let. Blood. I wish I could have defended more. Oofta. Oh, and I got a wound. A wound. It's like getting stepping on a tack is what I just tried to say. But it did not come out. Did not come out of my mouth at all. 22. Damn. That's actually overkill. 13 isn't enough, though. 13 isn't enough. Fine. I have to overkill you. The next little boy. Oh, I will defend. Thank you. Yes. I'm actually curious, when y'all play games like this where you have to choose a target for your attacks, do you tend to spread out your attacks across all of them and try to whittle them all down evenly? Or are you like me and you just like pick the one that's either the closest to death and absolutely finish them off no matter what, or pick out the one that's like the biggest threat that you can finish and just like focus on them and then focus on the next one and then focus on the next. Let me know. I'm always curious. And then there's a part of my brain that's like, what's actually mathematically the quote-unquote correct move then for you to be taking? I don't know. I don't know. And I don't want to do the research because I'm no longer a math major. And I don't want to do statistics. That's my least favorite of all the maths that I had to learn was statistics. Like, and I understand they're extremely useful. It's important to understand, especially if you're going to be doing stuff like gambling or, you know, like on the stock market or like just trying to understand or like organic systems. You know, it is important to understand these things, but it's so boring and it's so tedious, and all of it goes against like the internal intuition that you've had your entire GD life. I don't know. It didn't scratch the good math brain itch, whereas stuff like calculus did. Even though that's abnormal. And oh my god, and non-Euclidean geometry. I know y'all have heard me talk about non-Euclidean geometry ad nauseum, and I'll continue to do so because I don't care. I fucking love that stuff. You can imagine a universe in which there are no flat planes, everything is spheres. What happens to a straight line? It becomes a circle. Straight lines are circles. How cool is that? I hate that I have to heal. I want to upgrade a card. Forcing me to choose. That looks like he just like pulled like the siding and the trim off of the building he's in and it's like started a fire with that. Like, nobody's gonna use this crate. I don't care. Smash it up. Look at this fucking Audrey 2 looking motherfucker. What are you called? The snake plant. I guess. Why not call it like a Venus man trap? That would be such a better name. So he's gonna attack me 3 times, 7 damage each. He's malleable, so every time I do damage to him, he gains 3 block. And that amount of block increases every time I hit. So the idea here is you want to hit him with your hardest, or with your strongest attacks right away, because they're going to be blocked the least by what he's up to. But I'm also going to defend a bit, because he's going to hit for a lot. And then 1 and 2. Alright, that's what we could do. Slice, slice, slice. Hit me for 5 total. There it is. Still above half health. Doesn't matter. He's going to do the same thing again. You uncreative little bitch. 16 for you. And block and block. Oh, just single block. I forget that upgradable card costs 2. Really, really stinks. Yes. Give me the strength. And then make him vulnerable. Hit him for even more. Oh, there's enough to kill him. Sick. Get some gold and add a card. Ah, I love this one too. Anger. So it costs nothing, so you can just cast it for free when you want to. It deals 6 damage, and then it goes into your discard pile, and then a copy of it spawns and goes into your discard pile. So each time you shuffle your deck, now you've got 2 copies. When you play both of those, you now have 4 copies. And when you play both of those, then you've got 8 copies. And we call that exponential growth. If you cultivate bacteria, you know all about exponential growth. Or if you care about your cells, I guess. Oh, I just recently read somewhere about how many cells your body reproduces every day, and it was in the billions. I don't remember the exact number, but it was an absurd number. It was crazy. And like, I get it that, we have more cells than we can comprehend in our bodies, but like that it just really friggin' struck it home. How just the sheer volume of cell boys in me. Excuse me. That one surprised me. It came out of nowhere and it tapped me on the shoulder and I was like, huh? And there he was. Like a disco superfly. Yeah, there he was. What are you gonna do? The collector with your glowing staff, your big old staff. You think you're tough up there sitting on your... Actually, no, that's actually really sick. Check out this fucking bird skull throne with glowing fire eyes and beak holes. I would totally sit on that. That's awesome. And look at the way he's sitting. With his legs all spread out. And he's sitting there with his legs fucking spread and his robe wide open and pointed directly at me. He's trying to show me the GD goods. He is not shy about it either, which good for him. Like if he's comfortable and happy with his body, more power to him. But I don't want to see it. I can get some. I should get some blockage because he's about to hit me for 18. Yeah, one more, and then we'll get an actual strike in on him. Blap. All right, let's see how it goes. I have a potion that lets you get more block. I should have drank it. I forgot that I had. I keep forgetting about the GD potions. Because normally they don't matter, or I don't have enough, and the ones that I do have suck. Yeah, give me random power. That sounds great. I don't want that. If my turn, lose 1 hit point. That'll never happen. Yeah, give me combust. That's another one that I never pick. That seems fun. You're not gonna hit me. You're only gonna hit me for 14. So I'm gonna punch you as hard as you can. Right in your open robe, you fucking heathen. What are you doing? All right, I'll take a little bit of block. That's cool. The little poof, and then he hits everybody. I like it. Ah, you get block and you become more stronger. Tisk. I don't think these guys are giving me any status or curse cards, so that's not the best use of my powers. I'm going to use this first because it draws me a card. I'm hoping that I then get that strength card so that I can make my other attacks do. And flex, there it is. Bada boom. Hit him for 10. Give me a copy of it. Give me some block and something good. Yeah, 15 everybody, baby. Block. Yes. Excellent. That was a decent turn. I'm going to take 4. Down to 50. You are mine. Ooh, oh. Jesus. That was a huge move on his part. Well played, you horrible, horrible cock showing off bastard. Just as hard as I can and a little bit of blocking. Oh my god, I might die this turn. Yeah, he's gonna hit me for 60. Total is 60. Bap. A second bap. And a third. There it is. It's all over. Ah, just my luck. I've been defeated. He looks like he's just taking a nap. Well, I climbed 33 floors. I only killed 14 enemies. I feel like I've killed so many more. Extraordium elites killed 1, City elites killed 1, and bosses slain 1 for a total of 273 points. Not my best showing, obviously, because I've, beaten it with this guy, but not my worst showing either. And ironically, we are right at 12:55, so I think we can just call it a day. Thank you for joining me. As you can see, my name is Pete Jones up in the top corner. I don't know why I chose that name when I first installed this game, but here we are. If you had fun, if you thought I slayed, or if you think that I should aspire to do better, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Don't give me your pity laughs. And I will see you guys. I'll see you, I believe, next Friday. Let me double check. I just posted a calendar of events to my Instagram. Check it out. Otherwise, so next Friday I am busy. And the Friday after, however, the 12th of June, I will be live streaming Splatoon in June. Because, as we all know, June is Pride Month, and Splatoon is the gayest, most colorful game that we can play. And we'll beat up some more children on a Friday afternoon, so won't you join me? The other thing that I will mention is that starting Monday, that's right, Monday, 3 days from now, Monday, June 1st, regular, normal ToasterBoy, pre-recorded, edited, and compiled content will be coming to you live. What is it going to be? I'm playing Silkstrong with Big BH, a.k.a. Brent Holmes, amazing author, playwright, actor, and friend. It's going to be super duper fun. I hope you will join me for it. These episodes are fucking fire. You are absolutely going to love them. Please be there, and I'll see you then. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye. Don't forget to check the pilot light on your furnace. Yeah, I did it. Yeah.